the deputy sports minister, all of a sudden has realized that we're joking in this country.
Absolutely.
You see, it's good he has realized that we're joking in this country. But that realization is not enough. Because we live in a country where those that we've placed in positions of authority and they're enjoying from the state, instead of solving problems, they join us to complain. So this is one of those I see as just one of those things. He's joined us. We are complaining. Oh, we are not doing well when it comes to sports. Then all of us will start singing the song. How can we improve our football? And I've been listening to sports over the weekend. How can we improve our football? It's the same thing. Let's develop youth football. Let's get good pitches. Let's get this. Let's get that. Just like the agricultural problem that the same every day is the same thing. Every day the same thing. Even Asante Kotoko. Where's their training pitch? Where's their own stadium? What kind of facilities do they have? None. Accra Hearts of Oak, none. And these are the biggest clubs in Ghana. The biggest clubs in Ghana have nothing. And we expect them to lead the transformation of Ghana. The biggest clubs in this country. Go to the Sipon Sports Stadium. Today is in such a deplorable state. Yeah. And this is something that we used millions of dollars to build. Yeah. All over the world, and the Sipon Sports Stadium actually had bedding facilities. It became, the office of the National Sports Authority in the Western region. But then nothing happened. There were gyms. I've been to their gym before when I was in Takrady. You drive all the way there. State-of-the-art gym. And all of a sudden, it's been allowed to rot, like we say in Ghana. So it's just like, NATO, no action, talk only. That's what we do in this country. That's what we do in this country. This man is going to come back. What did we say we do? We said we're going to build, as part of the youth and sports or youth centers, we're building astroturfs. Some of these astroturfs are built. You don't even have sitting arrangement there. So you build an astroturf, and that's the end of it. Everything, we politicize it. So it became more like a one constituency, one astroturf. What is wrong with us? How?
I think that everything is about politics, even the astroturf. It was meant to canvass for political votes. That's the reason why the Deputy Youth and Sports Minister will tell you that what he witnessed in Morocco is far, far better than what we are giving our people here in Ghana. But why are we surprised? A whole Ghana Football Association executive members took $100,000 each as appearance fee in the last World Cup.
Yeah.
For what?
Nothing.
For what? That money could have gone into the development of our sports. But no, everybody who is at the helm of affairs is interested in lining up their pockets instead of investing in the game. That is why we are not performing at the youth level. We are not performing at the senior level. We are not even performing at the club level. When was the last time a Ghanaian club reached the money zone in the CAF Champions League? I don't remember. After House of Folk won it, it's been the same. After the first one, we are kicked out because we are not developing the sport. We are not developing the human resource. We are not developing anything. That is why we'll go to an 23 tournament in Morocco, and then we were beaten by Morocco 5-1, drew with Guinea, and now we are out of it. Usually, when back in the days when under 17 was actually Ghana's flying start, because we're getting players from the local league who had been prepared by their clubs. Now it's no longer happening. They have only a training pitch.
Yes.
They don't even have I don't know whether they have a club's secretariat. None. The crowds of folk, they say they are always fighting. So our football has been run down completely. And I'm surprised people still have the guts to say that they want to be re-elected to continue as president of the FA. To supervise who? Or to preside over what? It's totally unacceptable. I think it is about time this nonsense about FIFA, not allowing politicians to interfere in football, is stopped. Because if the politician is investing money, he's able to have a say in how the money is being utilized.
I agree with you. It's not as if our FA has a lot of sponsorship and so they get money. They always go to the government to give them money. And so if we are giving you money, the state is giving you money. And look, even when it comes to sponsorships, this is a league that has no better sponsorship. No. Our clubs, peanut are sponsored, and they are excited about it. Today, go to North Africa and look at the kind of players. Our players go there. Yeah. They go. So this is how you do football in Ghana. You start a club in Ghana. Your prayer is that you try and get to Division 1 minimum. Once you get to Division 1, you start training the players. Then after some time, there's a justifier somewhere. You do compilation of their clips, send it outside. Then they say, this player is good. Then you sell the player $200,000, $300,000. You make your money. But you are gone. That's what we just do. So people are into football not because they want to develop the game, not because they want to be excited they're achieving. All they want is just to make money. But would you fault them? Because there's no sponsorship. Nobody gives them anything. They spend their own money, and so all they think about is how to recoup their money.
Yeah.
And you are right. Today, the FA president says he has done well. He says he's doing so well that we have to sing for him. Like I would say, he's done so well. Okraku has done so well that we should say. You see, and our people say in the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is the king. And that's what we are seeing today. If we had better administrators, Okraku is now saying he has done so well. So we should praise him. You sit here, take executive members to Qatar, give them $100,000. That money could have been used in the development of football. Yeah. Look at the teams. They pay players peanuts. So all the players looking forward to is a chance to travel outside.
So the point is that in the last 10 years, in fact, over the weekend, last Friday, I was listening to Game Plan here. No, so the number of players Ghana has exported, I understand that about 500 of them in the last 10 years. And all put together, we got $17 million. $17 million. So average
500 players.
Yes, exactly. 500 in the last 10 years. And the amount of money involved in all the 500 players that we've sold to clubs outside of Ghana amounted to $17 million US.
How?
For 500 people. That is how bad our football is and our development is. And it will get to a time nobody will look at Ghana in terms of looking for talents. Yeah. The days of Michael Essien, Seven Appiah, Suleiman Muntari is over, totally over. It's about time we have a sit down and then look at the way forward. Otherwise, we should just So
you're suggesting that on the average, we sold a player for $34,000.
Exactly. You can buy them and put them in your farm for them to work for you.
It was a game plan.
We exported out of this country.
10 years. In the last 10 years. And then Manchester United is buying what? Average Mason Mount for £60 million.
Yes.
Yes. £60 million.
Yes. One player.
Yeah.
Ofun player for £60 million. And we have exported 500.
Yeah.
On average, $34,000.
The last 10 years, not just a year.
It tells you where we are as a people.